The Italian Job from 1969. A movie about a guy who got released from prison but hasn't learned the error of his ways as he plans to rob a money transport truck. And this movie raised a lot of questions. So he plans to rob the truck but is assigned by some guy who's already dead. So I go through with it anyway? This job requires him to hire a few people, buy a lot of equipment, and I'd say he loses more from this job than he'd gain anything, even if he succeeded. But then, I'm no expert on this sort of thing, so maybe there are just some aspects about it that I just happen to be oblivious about. Now, one thing that I knew this movie was notorious for was its use of mini-cars. I would think the moment those cars are used are actually the best moments of the movie. I mean, to see those cars drive around in areas where cars usually don't drive, which explains why they had to be minis in the first place, see them outdrive the cops, survive certain obstacles easily, and the cops stumble over everything. But there were also these strange moments where the drivers seemed to have hive minds, which I thought was a little weird. But whatever. I'd say this movie is well worth to watch, just to see those minis in action. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen until late in the movie, so if you watch it for that very reason, you need to be very patient. Also, believe it or not, Benny Hill is in this movie. Now I know why they always use that Benny Hill theme over chase scenes. Wonder if they should have used that theme during the infamous chase scenes in the movie. Nah. Additionally, this movie ends with a cliffhanger. Literally. In fact, one might say that the cliffhanger originated from this movie. Don't know if it does, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did. The thing is, though, that cliffhangers are usually used to keep the audience wanting for more. And therefore will most certainly, in this case, watch the sequel when it's released. Or if it's released, but as far as I know, a sequel was never made, so what was the point of that cliffhanger?